months of June, July, August, September and October have been the hottest months since the mid-1800s. This is based on data from across the world, and the speed at which the Earth is warming is accelerating at unprecedented levels, and record high greenhouse gas emissions are
September 1987. Floods in KwaZulu-Natal province, South Africa. April 2019, Durban Easter floods, South Africa. April 2022, Durban floods, KwaZulu-Natal province, South Africa. President Ramaphosa declares KwaZulu-Natal a provincial area of disaster.
So this is a catastrophe of enormous proportions.
It is telling us that climate change is serious. It is here. What to do with this uncharacteristic suspicion at the sight of gathering clouds? The sound of thunder shakes my core. I go on bended knees praying for rain. Still, I find myself insisting on enough. Please, God. Not less, and especially not more. Just enough to quench this vicious thirst. Enough to calm this ultraviolet assault, but not to refashion my home into rubble.
Whenever we see clouds gathering, that trauma comes back.
I yearn to tuck my son to bed with wondrous stories and break dawn to a granddaughter's laughter. My heart stops at any sign of fever. I worry the globe is warming beneath its green juvenile skin. I crave the life-giving force of the elements, yet agonize at the unforgiving wake of destruction. I slave to save my meager possessions, uncertain of what fate the next gathering clouds present. How to explain this unfamiliar fear of the sea for a child of the ocean? With each tide, I marvel at the dazzling sight of the waves, yet my heart now dreads the thought of the shore. Spectacular, but perilous and wild. What looming pandemic does the next wave bring? What payback lingers on the horizon of this mindless pollution fueled by human greed? A city's fate resting on a green wall of mangrove trees, and benevolent volunteers releasing rivers from a plastic clutch. Still, I find myself hoping that it's enough. Please, God. No more dead fish and scorched valleys, no wrecked homes and broken bones, no intravenous drips on tissued juvenile veins, no clean water shortage or starvation, no cholera, no typhoid, no malaria, and especially no death. What is one to do when you live on the edge, where gathering clouds could turn to a catastrophe of enormous proportions, and the next wave could spell your doom? What is one to do, if not to summon their battered resolve above uncertainties and beyond the fear, if not to brace their faith with action, join hands in allied purpose collectively as communities and with nature? If ever there is a remedy to the catastrophe, we shall find it in cahoots with each other, with our boots laced as we march on together.
We need to educate people more about climate change so they can become aware. And I think if we can start it maybe in primary schools, they can go up with the understanding of what is climate change. I think that can assist.
Engaging with the communities, it is a crucial point because it's where we get a chance to addressing the climate impact and also dealing how the community survive after the storm, is giving the community the power
are
to
effective
address.
within our cities. We need to ensure that we are bringing a diverse range of stakeholders together to share knowledge, to share best practices, and therefore every city may face unique challenges, but collaboration is at the heart of building healthier and climate resilient cities. Collaboration is absolutely applicable to any city around the world.